Right, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. So today we are discussing about portals. Every one of us will be having the common question, whether this portal is any kind of website, correct? This amount of question, most of us will be having a common thought process. 100% right, where the portal, it's a space being given in any one of the server. That particular space, whatever the web space is being given, that will be having its own profile, and that space will be having its own address. Then it is to be called as a web portal or else website. Okay. Maybe you can go for calling this as such like the space which is not being registered. Okay. Yeah. So now how it functions actually? Who's going to create all these profiles, or else who's going to generate all these subscriptions? And especially the question will be quite common with most of the business management students, that so why this computer sciences topic is being kept to us? We are all business management students. Under e-commerce, how come this portal is most important? Okay, so you understood the question. Now, with respect to that, let us get the answer. See, when we are going to look forward into these portals, majority of the time, portal is such like your empty space available in the I can go for taking example of unconstructed area. One of that site is available. So where you need to build a house over there, you need to build an apartment over there, you need to build a commercial space over there, correct? So portal is that empty space available. So what you are trying to build, that is most important, correct? So maybe some of the people, they are going to take the consideration as such like, sir, we are there in the commercial space area right now. Maybe this is quite inside to the main place or its main street. But I can go for constructing a shop here in the ground floor, and later on I can go for constructing first floor and second floor houses, and I can go for giving the for the rent. And in one house I can stay. How did you decide all these? Based upon your commercial thoughts, correct? Yes. See, all these things, portals, are available in the market. That is also can be considered as like a free space. So you are going to take initiative in terms of what you are trying to build your website over there, how you would like to showcase that website in front of others, what kind of data you are trying to insert it over there, so that easily that is accessible and people they can go for starting buying that, correct? So you need to customize that particular data sometime. You need to make that particular some of the data visualize to everyone, and some of the data need to be hidden more, as it's like you're going to unveil that data on so and so date, correct? Everything need to be kept ready, correct? So how you are going to work upon all these things? How does this portal is going to get function? Yes, the major portal functions are available here. As like we will be having, the first thing is about our content presentation. Yes, we need to decide first. As it's like what exactly we are trying to have it. Sir, is that to be decided based upon the user profiling? Yes, maybe. Is that to be decided based upon my company profile? Yes, maybe. Is that to be decided based upon the product profile? Yes, maybe. Maybe in case if I'm going to take a simple consideration, if you're going to take one of the company website, 100% sure Company website consists of their own vision, mission, objectives, then about board of directors, about the milestones, and even the history of that particular company when it has been started and what they have achieved. Many more things will be there in their website content. They are trying to proudly say to others that yes, these are all my milestones from the beginning of the company, and maybe since 5 decades we are there in the market, but I started web portal now. So he's trying to convey all his proud moments with others. But at the same amount of time, in case if you're trying to look forward into e-commerce, whether you're going to convey the message as such like I'm there in the market since 5 decades, 10 decades. No, you're trying to showcase the product. What is this product and how it is going to be beneficial to you? Correct? So it is almost such like where every nook and corner of that particular portal is yours. It has been purchased by you, and it is also restricted with some of the content. Okay, so maybe people have observed it or not. During the month end, some of the banks portals may not able to work. Why? Because they would like to deposit the salary. They would like to make numerous amount of transactions over there. That is the reason maybe on that particular month end, even sometime year end, it's about 2 to 3 days hang of that particular website. You have observed it. Is it right? Because you're doing multiples of transactions, which is beyond the limit or it's beyond the control of that space available. What happens in case if you're going to construct the available space is somewhere around 60/40 site is available with you, and the permission being given by that particular local panchayat or else that local corporation, they have given the permission to construct that nearly about 3 floor or 4 floors also is fine, not to be feasible for fifth floor because that soil is not so good beyond that limit, that cannot take that much of weight beyond that limit. Maybe you people have observed it when you want to construct the houses. Yes, here also that space you have purchased and beyond that limit, in case you're going to start feeding the data, indigest. Correct? So here what exactly required, what we are trying to do, yes, that is only the third point. It is to be called as personalization. Sir, do I need to take out some of the data which is unwanted or else the old one? Yes, that is only to be called as personalization. So try to personalize your data. However, you're going to maintain the store in the organization as such like one of the retail store you have kept it. Some of the items where those old items have been kept into the front because to sell it off at the earliest. But if the date bar, you need to replace that. If you want to sell it off that old item, date bar, then you need to shut down your shop itself. Correct? So personalization is always important on a day-to-day basis and sometime on an hourly basis also. Correct? So what happens in case if I'm not going to do the personalization? Yes, so it is the same consequence as such like assume that you are trying to give offer through Amazon and maybe yeah, on that particular day Amazon sale is there and you're trying to showcase nearly around 10,000 mobile phones of one particular model is available. Okay, and within 1 hour there are around 3,000 models, 3,000 cell phones already been sold out. What happens in case if Amazon is not going to update that data? People will be thinking as such like still 10,000 phones are available. They are going to start booking that, and one of the moment they're supposed to bend their head and say sorry to rest of those 3,000 people who have booked that particular mobile phone because it is out of stock. So you're understanding the theme clearly. Okay, so I'm taking one of the simple example here. What is the importance of this personalization? That's the reason business management students you are learning all these things. When you're going to create a e-commerce platform, you need to understand the importance of personalization. Okay, and also it's about collaboration. So what is this collaboration is all about? Do I need to collaborate two or three portals available in the market? Yes. In case if you're going to start thinking such like, the space available is so less here. Can I go for creating a hyperlink of some other portal to this particular portal as such like, once they're going to click on this portal kind of hyperlink, automatically it is going to reach to that another website. Okay, sir, can I collaborate all those? Yes, do it, man. Do it. Okay, so when you are trying to do such kind of things, then only that weightage can be reduced. And the most important thing is that how much ever the lesser amount of data you are going to keep it in the portal, that much of faster access can be possible. Maybe you people have observed it for many times with respect to any of the web portals. Okay, if the storage of data is more, then loading will be buffering. It takes much time. Okay, so how much ever the data you are going to keep it in with the less amount, yes, that much of faster will be that. But sir, you only told lesser data is going to be more worth and more faster. Shall I avoid some of the data? Yes, sir. It is most important in case if you need to reveal some of the data to your customers, it must be revealed. Avoidance of your customers' interest never to be acceptable at all. You understanding the theme clearly? Okay. So that is how collaboration is most important. Collaboration of two or three platforms. It is most important for any of the web portals. So now let us discuss into portal techniques. Sir, how does it works? Yes, sir. So content management servers are there. Basically, those servers can be named with edu, .com, .in. Maybe these are all content management servers. Okay. So based upon your organizational theme, you're going to select that content management server. So it is not essential as such like everyone need to have a .com only or else .edu only, .in only. It's not mandatory as like that. Okay, so based upon your profile of the content, you are going to select the content management server. Then directories. So what is this directories as such like? Maybe people have observed telephone directories in the previous decade period of the time. Yes, BSNL used to give the telephone directory with the name, uh, contact number, correct? So as such like, maybe you people need to maintain that directories. So as like that content, assume that .com in the sense that .com should not be repeated for everyone. Okay, so assume that as such like youtube.com is available, and at the same amount of time some other person also should not claim his website in the name of youtube.com. Hope so you are understanding why this directory is important. Directory is important to avoid the duplication of the websites. Okay, so can I go for making youtube.com as it's like maybe y u t double o b e youtube.com? Let me make it. What it happens? No, people will get confused. No, you need to have a directories with you. You should never make such kind of mess in the mindset of your consumers at all. That's the reason directories are most important with these content management servers. Then what it happens? Okay, you're going to select your own website name. Okay, so now extensible markup language tools. So what is this extensible markup language tools here? Yes, sir. So we are having markup language tools that is about numerous with BCA students. In case if you want to start checking up, computer languages are n number: C, C double plus, Java, Oracle, many of the markup language tools they will be having. Okay, so either any of the tools they need to use. Otherwise, that coding cannot be done with the computers. Okay, sir, what is the use of learning all these extensible markup language tools for BBA students? Is it so essential? No, it is not mandatory that you need to learn that, but you need to know very well that these all languages are available. You understand the thing clearly. See, when you're trying to create a certain amount of content, data, all the time, maybe C double plus may not work out for some of the kind of contents where he need to get associated with Java. Why? Because that content needs that kind of language. So you're understanding the thing clearly, where you will be having your own pictorial kind of data which consists of some of the description. Okay. Yes, so maybe some of the tool, that markup language tool, may not be used or else may not be comfortable to make use for that particular thing or else theme creation. Correct? So they are trying to look forward into their amount of extensible markup language tools. So we understood the topic clearly. Okay. Then search tools. So what is this search tools is all about? Sir, is that a search tool as such? Like we're going to keep it one of the search bar. That's an icon where, in case if you're going to click on that, we can start entering it and search that. Search tools. Yes. So the portal technique is one of the search tool also, where when you're going to start finding something, that search tool is most important, acting as like a dictionary for that particular portal. Okay, please don't get mess up or else don't get confused with that directory and this dictionary. Okay, so that directory over there, with respect to the second point, that is content management servers, .com, .edu, .in, they are going to maintain that directory, not for having any kind of duplication. But this search tools, it is very much essential to search whatever the required thing to your customers within their fingertip very easily. So assume that your client is looking for edible oil. Okay, so he need not to rush up towards the complete website. Just with that control F, he can go for studying, mentioning it over the edible oil. Okay, so options should come over there. Sunflower oil, groundnut oil, that option should come over there. Immediately, he's going to switch over to that sunflower oil. Then all the list should get arrived over there, which are all that sunflower oils brands are available and what amount of quantity, then about price. Correct? Search tools are most important to save the time of your customers. You understand everything clearly. Okay. Then about automated classification engines. Sir, what is this automated classification engines here? See, most of the time when you are going to start working for these kind of e-commerce activities, when the sales are going to get happen, automatically that much amount of quantity should get subtract from the original content what we have with us, in the sense that original quantity minus sales quantity is equal to the stock available. Correct? So that automatic kind of classification should be available, and once it is going to become zero, automatically that particular wording itself should be taken out or should be removed from your portal. Because see, assume that someone is searching for that same edible oil. It's about sunflower oil. Maybe that sunflower oil is out of stock. Take out that name instead of showing that as a zero. At least try to highlight the next level, that edible oil is groundnut oil. Okay, so at least your clients may showcase the interest towards that edible oil which is available. Instead of showcasing zero, make that the available thing should get highlight more. That's the reason automated classification engines are most important. So you're getting a point clearly. At the same amount of time, content catalogs. Sir, what is this content catalog? Already we have directories for the search engine. Already we do have a search tools here. And content catalog? Yes. content catalog itself is most important, where search tools are going to work out based upon this content catalog, what you're going to prepare. As such, like maybe I was discussing with you people as such, like groceries. So some of the particular groceries required rice. Rice in the sense is what kind of quality of rice is available, how much amount of quantity is available, what is the price of each quantity of rice. Correct? So that should be visible clearly. That is going to be available with content catalog. Clear? Yes, sir. So with this note, we could able to complete portals today. Thanks to everyone.